God has worked and He has brought us here to this position today. As I was thinking about this ceremony, I was thinking about the word unique. You know, the word unique means one of a kind. It's something that can't really be compared. You can't really say something is more unique than something else, or something is the most unique thing you've ever seen, because if it's one of a kind, it's one of a kind. And I want you to think about that for a moment as you think about marriage and how marriage is unique. It is one of a kind. There's nothing else like it. There is no other relationship that you'll find like marriage. And certainly in the relationship that you have for one another, it's unique. Each one of you come here with your background, your personalities, and God is wedding you together. It's a unique companionship. Think about that. In a marriage relationship, you get this companionship that you can't find anywhere else. We're told that's what God intended. Like, God looked at the first man and He said it wasn't good for him to be alone. So what did He do? He created Eve so that Eve would be there and there would be the relationship, a unique marriage relationship. Now, I know you've had companionship over the last few years. I think this week marks your 5-year dating anniversary. Is that right? I can't believe she hung in there, but she did. 5 years, and now she's committing herself to you, Caleb, for many more years. I mean, you've had companionship. You've enjoyed each other's presence. You've enjoyed each other's laughter and being just together. But now God gives you a different moment, a different phase of life. And in the marriage relationship, you'll see that it's unlike anything else. And you'll find companionship there. You'll find relationship there. That's what God intended as He brings you together. It's actually the two becoming one, as our Lord said. So literally you'll become one. It's mentally, emotionally, physically, even spiritually. There will be days, if you haven't had them already, there will be days when you'll be able to complete each other's sentences, because God brings that oneness because of the uniqueness of the companionship in marriage. There's the joy that you'll have, but it's also unique in its challenges. So you have great joy. You'll celebrate many days together. But as we talked about, there will be challenges that you'll face. Challenges will come in life, into the relationship. If nothing else, just the busyness of life. Just the responsibilities of life can pose challenges. And I want you to remember about those things that we spoke about back in my office over the last few weeks, about how God can meet those challenges and encourage you and bless you through them all. You need to be intentional, and you need to work. You need to work hard. I know both of you are hard workers. You have to work on your marriage. Be intentional when things try to divert your attention from that relationship, because this is the most precious relationship you have. And you need to lean upon God. You know, when you think about the two of you coming, you're making oaths before God, but in so many ways, you're entering a relationship with one another, but you're also entering collectively into a relationship with God. The writer of Ecclesiastes says that a 3-chord string is not easily broken. So if you have the two of you and you have God, it is tough to break. And I would encourage you just to lean upon Him in the days to come. Uniqueness, unique companionship, unique challenge, but also unique commitment that you are making to one another. Now, this is a commitment of love, and it is a Christ-like love. Now, over in 1 Corinthians, Paul gave us a description of what love is. It's called the love chapter, chapter 13. And it basically says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. Love is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own. Love is not irritable or resentful. Love does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. I'm going to ask you now if you will pass your bouquet to Lauren. And I'm going to ask both of you if you will make these oaths before each other, before your family members, before your friends, and most importantly, before God Himself, because God is a witness to this ceremony and to these oaths today. So if you'll hold hands, Caleb, I'm going to ask you. You take Maggie to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony. Do you promise from this day forward to provide for her spiritual leadership and support her as a Christian husband? Do you pledge yourself to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, keep yourself only for her, so long as you both shall live? Maggie, I ask you now, do you take Caleb to be your lawfully wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Do you promise from this day forward to honor his lead and support him as a Christian wife? Do you pledge yourself to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, keep yourself only for him, so long as you both shall live? So you're coming together in a marriage relationship. In so many ways, those who have loved you, your family members, your parents, they've been there with you. They've supported you. They've encouraged you over the years. So I want us to stop, and I want to ask the parents if they would come and they would join us here on the platform. And we're going to pray together, just us intimately here this afternoon, and pray that God would bless, again, this marriage and this family, because this is a new unit, but also that God would continue to bless all of the family that is represented here in unity tonight. So let's gather together. In Louisiana. Well, again, we come. We're thankful for what God has done. And it's with great joy in my heart as a minister of the gospel, in accordance with the laws of the state of Louisiana, to pronounce you husband and wife. Caleb, you may kiss your bride. And if you will turn and face our congregation tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Caleb Cowell.